Up all late night playing, baby girl, okay. It wasn't a plan, baby girl. Skeet the beat, carry the bus like greet the freak. She's something go meet the meat. If you done, baby.
Okay, y'all. So this wig that I'm reviewing, it's a wig that they wanted me to review by Poghes hair. Hopefully I'm saying it right. Forgive me if I'm not. It is a 20-inch water wave wig. I had to do a voiceover because my audio and I had too many interruptions, but they sent me elastic band as well. So let's get to it. So this is the wig, nice and silky. I really like this. It's nice and silky. I liked the curl pattern on it. This is actually my first time trying a water wave, so I think this is about to be my go-to. I was always deep wave, but I'm liking this water wave. I liked it how this wig has some good shine to it already. Haven't even put it on my head yet, but yeah. Let's get to it. So I'm gonna start with my powder and my developer. I'm gonna mix it up in the bowl. Always mix everything with a plastic, anything, utensil. All right, we're gonna get that on the lace so that way we can bleach these knots. Make sure that it's real nice and thick, but not super thick, but thick enough so that way it doesn't seep too much through the lace and mess up your strands of hair. Yeah. So now we're gonna actually apply it to the lace and the inside. So we're gonna make sure we get everywhere where you see the strands of hair with the knots. Make sure you be super careful not to get it on any of the strands of hair on the outside, so that way it doesn't bleach. But if so, you can still pluck that when you get to pluck the frontal. You can pluck it off. So now we're gonna add on our aluminum foil to kind of help speed up the process and make sure that it's doing its job. I like to just add it in here. Don't judge me, I'm not no hairstylist. I just love installing my wigs and wearing my wigs. So we're gonna put this in. Make sure that little strands is not sticking out or got bleach on them. Try to get it off. And there we go. We're gonna actually let this sit for 25 minutes. So set your timer. So as that is processing, I'm gonna try to see what to do with this stocking cap. So I usually use a regular wig cap, a tan one, but this is all I had, so, and I didn't have time to go to the hair store, so I just threw this on in the process, poked holes in it with my nails, and it's just, yeah, all bad. And by the way, don't judge my nails. My nails, it's about to get done. I'm broke 2 of them. But now we're gonna cut our little ear holes in, so that way we could go ahead and stick our ears out. Just same process we would do with the cap. I actually want to start using stocking caps because they seem better anyways. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna take my Ghost Bond lace glue, and I'm gonna also, there my son, use a little bit of the Got To Be spray. So I'm gonna take the Ghost Bond, line it up perfectly with my natural hairline. You can see it through the stocking cap. And go ahead and line it all the way up. So now I'm gonna spread it out with the back of my edge brush, just to make sure that it's actually being evenly distributed, and that way it can go ahead on and dry. I'm gonna take my Got to Be spray. I'm gonna spray it, but make sure it does not run past that glue line where I just laid all that glue. I like to that's just my personal preference of spraying the Got to Be, so I can have that extra hold down. This is just how I like to do my lace front. My lace frontal wig, rather. Now it's time to rinse that off. I'm gonna use my shimmer lights and get that off. So, but before I use the shimmer light shampoo, I'm gonna go ahead and rinse that bleach powder off with some lukewarm water. Go ahead and rinse all of it off first. Then we're gonna use the shimmer lights shampoo afterwards. The shimmer light shampoo is good with pulling out that copper look, because it's gonna look like a penny if you don't. And you don't want your lace front to look like that. You don't want the lace looking like that. So we're gonna make sure we get all that off. You're gonna go in with the shimmer lights, but let it sit for 10 minutes. And when we rinse it out, then we're gonna go in with our Garnier Fructis Sleek and Shine shampoo. Make sure the wig is smelling extra good and extra clean. Make sure any product buildup of anything, even the powder, is gone off that wig. Then we're gonna go in with our conditioner, our Suave Tropical Coconut Nourishing. Comb that on through. And we're gonna go ahead straight to plucking. I love to plug right after I get that bleach powder off and it's nice and clean. While it's still wet, put it on your mannequin head. Make sure it's nice and secured. And that's my daughter messing with the camera. She just kept messing with the camera. She just turned 1. I like to make sure it's super secured. I'm super heavy hand kind of. I'll go ahead and comb through it. Now I don't like to pluck too much. That's just me. Especially if the wig looks like it doesn't even need all that. This lace front didn't need all of that really. So I plucked until I felt that it looked decent. Now we're gonna let that wig dry under the dryer, and we're gonna go ahead back onto this dang old stocking cap. I'm trying to figure out which color would look decent on it. So we're gonna go ahead and put that on, see what it look like. Me and my messed up stocking cap. Oh well, it have to work. I go in with my cotton rounds, clean up the hairline from whatever excess makeup that I got on there, because you're gonna need that super clean when you lay that glue. I clean my hairline with some witch hazel. One more. Now our wig is dry. Now look at that, honey. It is so soft, smelling all good. Now we're gonna put some makeup on the lace to match the skin tone. I use my Fit Me. I forget what color it is, but I know I love Fit Me. So I put it on the inside of the lace. Now we could get on here and add our layers. I use about 3 to 4 layers. You won't see it in this video, but that's how many layers I use. I actually use 4 layers for this install. So I use my teeth of the comb to hold it down. I use the elastic band that they provided. Now, I'm gonna cut the lace off. This one I had an issue. It didn't lay all the way down. So, I just ended up cutting the lace off, and I'm just gonna go back in with some more glue. And you can see I was getting frustrated. So I went back in with some more glue. So for some extra hold, I went down with the Got To Be, put my elastic band back on, parted my hair, plucked my part, went in with my olive oil edge wax stick, and went in with the hot comb, went in some more with the wax stick and the hot comb, then cut my edges out. I hate doing edges. Curled them upward. Then went in with the Got To Be and mousse and my edge brush. Laid them down. I hate doing edges. That's the part I hate doing. Then I went back down with the edge brush makeup on the lace for areas where you can still kind of see the line of the lace. Wetted the hair, put a little mousse on the hair, and this is the finished product. But I like it. It came out nice. And his hair is everything. Look at the curl pattern. Yeah, okay, curl pattern. But make sure you guys check out the Amazon store. I will leave the link in the description box. Subscribe.